We also want to thank GameSpot for giving us our camera equipment and for Twitch to make the stream possible. Also, the Yeti has a line of AGDQ t-shirts again this year. $3 from the sale of each shirt goes directly to PCF. And we have the Ninja Block coming up next. The prizes for the Ninja Block are a Ninja Gaiden Final Boss Perler, a signed Mark of the Ninja poster, and a Squid Ninja Gaiden print.
We need the good music in here. I just warm up.
Yeah, before we start, I'm probably not going to do as much commentary because, like Batman, I get super focused on Ninja Gaiden, so I'll leave this to these two guys. So, right. I'll do the countdown. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
So welcome to Ninja Gaiden. This is a platforming game in which you get this really cool weapon called the Spin Slash, and you have to get this stuff called Ninpo, which Dexter's picking up right now in order to use it. It's basically like the screw attack from Super Metroid is the best analogy that I've heard. And fortunately, Dexter missed what we call the unlucky points. So that means he's going to have good luck in this run.
Mike Tyson. So
Yep.
formidable foe in Ninja Gaiden. Mike Tyson. He's not the friendliest of characters, but yeah. If you look at the top of the screen, you see that Japanese character and the number next to it. That's the Ninpo count. Every time Dexter attacks in midair with the Spin Slash, you can see it decrease by 5. So he had just enough to finish off that boss, and as you can tell, it takes him down quite quickly. The bosses do have 16 HP, but the Spin Slash deals 1 damage per frame that you're overlapping the boss or any enemy. So it's pretty much invaluable to take down the bosses as quickly as possible. This run is very precise. It's been highly optimized. Something to notice is that when you slash your sword, there's a 20-frame cooldown before you can slash again. And actually, if you're standing on the ground when you attack, it forces you to stand still. But when you're in the air, that does not apply. So you'll see Dexter will pretty much make every attack on every enemy that's necessary to kill or proceed in the air.
Now there's other sub-weapons in this game besides the Spin Slash, even though it's the most broken one by far. As you can see, it like one hit kills the bosses. And actually every single sub-weapon is going to be used throughout the course of the run at some point, so you're going to get to see them all. And right now he's going to get the orange throwing star, which kind of has a cool boomerang effect that you're going to see in the next stage.
Ninja license revoked.
108. It's okay, you got a 131 coming up in the next stage.
Damn.
Oh, this guy.
Wow, that guy was trolling. This sub-weapon coming up here is not one that's reusable. It is in Ninja Gaiden 2, but not in Ninja Gaiden 1. So it only lasts for a certain amount of time.
There you go. Very, very nice. So he did the lovely bat boost there. Moved right to unlock the screen, and there's actually no ceilings in Ninja Gaiden. Your jump height is fixed, and you can, if you can get enough height, you can jump up into the next platform, and you use the bat to kind of boost them up there. So the primary speedrunning techniques in this game and the next game in the series is damage boosting. When you take damage, it knocks you into the air a little bit and knocks you back. Of course, when you're playing through this game for the first time, enemies are very lethal whenever you're platforming around bottomless pits. It's not uncommon to get knocked into pits, and it can make it quite difficult.
So does it feel like perfectly blocked by Dexter and doesn't want to scoot over on the couch at all?
Sure. Well, okay.
You don't have to, just say.
I'll just see if we got enough room on my mic wire. Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, oh no, man.
Okay, so there's actually no Spin Slash in Act 3. So there is...
Are you kidding me?
There is an Art of the Fire Wheel, which will allow you to take down the boss as quickly as possible without Spin Slash.
I can't get it on the next screen.
Yeah,
Do you know where it's at?
he can, but it's slower to get it. So
It's up
yeah,
to
it's
you.
really off the beaten path to get the fire wheel. So we'll see. Dexter's choice here.
Stage 3-2 is where the game really wants to weed out new players to the series. It's where the game really starts to ramp up in difficulty with lots of challenging enemy placements and difficult jumps. You can tell by the intense music that the game kind of doesn't want you to proceed from here on out.
The game wants me. Oh my god. So much.
Alright, tricky damage boost coming up here at the end of the screen.
Very nice.
Nailed it.
It's a very precise jump.
Yes. If
That
you miss
fire
that, you're
wheel.
going into the pit.
Oh, whatever.
Okay. That's a tricky boss to be done sword all night.
I lost like 10 seconds for not getting the fire wheel. So.
Yeah, it's a really tricky shuriken throw to get that fire wheel because it's actually off screen until like you scroll the screen just far enough.
So because of the fire wheel, I'm probably not gonna go for the bat boost in here because it could mess up the whole
Reasonable.
run.
Yeah, this is another one of those boosts that if you miss it, it kills you. There's a good deal of those in this game.
So I'm just gonna walk and walk.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah,
Those little wall jumps can actually save you some frames. Dexter was,
Yeah.
when you're climbing the ladder, it's slower to just climb like that.
I think that's one of the newer tricks, I guess. The
Ball jumps while climbing the ladder.
Yeah.
Sadly, if you're too good at them and your timing is too well, you actually clip through the wall and fall to your death. So the game tends to punish you for having too good of timing in several cases.
And the Hammer Brothers are those guys that throw weapons at you. We just kind of have a generic term for them, Hammer Brothers. Their movement is completely random, and when they throw the hammers is random, and the trajectory at which they throw the hammers is also random. So it's like the trifecta of randomness, and they can kind of just kill you whenever they want. So you just hope that they don't do that.
It's the only random element of the run, and it's extremely threatening. Nice wall clip there. 4-3 is one of the first longer stages of the run. It's composed of several screens, and you can kind of tell the game really ramps up in difficulty here. But there's some neat tricks in it. It's a really interesting stage. Lots of fun platforming. Nice. Double sword slash cancel.
Yeah, I have to
Good,
cancel.
good recovery there. You'll notice what Dexter's doing when you're jumping in the air and you have spin slash. You'll automatically use it if you press the attack button. You have to actually press down in order to cancel that and use your sword.
And there's actually a glitch associated with this mechanic. You'll see that coming up in the late game when battling the final bosses. Very nice. That's a tricky one.
Very typical boss, once again. Actually, the final two forms of the last boss are actually legitimately difficult in this game. It makes it very challenging.
5-1 is a really tough stage. It's composed of one long room. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So he got,
Wow, I
his-
got trolled
Very
by his.
nice.
got the Hammer Brother manipulation there. Hard to explain, but by briefly pausing as the Hammer Brother spawns, he starts to drop instead of standing on the platform. But then Dexter quickly moves forward, kind of wedging him inside the floor, giving you just enough space to where you can jump and hit him and boost you onto the top platform. Pretty crazy.
Nah, that works.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Very nice. That is extremely risky.
Yes, that's dangerous.
If you miss that, the bat knocks you right into the pit. Although you have a pretty good chance of having the screen wrap. in
Yes, you
recovery.
could get a screen wrap, but you could die. If you get too high on the screen, you'll just wrap through and go right through the entire screen. I don't think it's actually happened in a marathon yet, but
One of the reasons why I wanted to go for the bat boost, but
That's way harder than the bat boost on 401.
and you'll notice those birds do a lot of damage. So Dexter's actually at pretty low health right now because he's taking some bird hits, but fortunately there's a health in the
Yeah, I'm
next
gonna
screen
grab
after
that one.
this, So
And birds are by
He can
far the most
recover.
threatening enemy of the game. Very nice.
yep, they deal as much as the final boss. Nice wall clip there.
3 HP.
Yes, 3 HP.
Okay. Good 5-2 otherwise.
That bird wasn't hitting him. No way.
Yeah, 5-2 and 5-3 are where the game really begins to ramp up in difficulty for new players. It's not uncommon to see people spend an hour or longer just trying to make it through these stages, which in a speedrun are normally like a minute or two.
Sorry, Sinister.
That's okay, I forgive you.
Ooh, okay, that hammer brother, that was really close. He could throw that hammer at just the wrong time and knock you back.
Yes! Sexpenta!
We call that the Sex Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long story, but it's the hardest boost in the game, and it's also saves the most time. So
Made with bits of real panther. Good hammer brother luck there. It's a solid 5-3.
All right. Rest is easy.
and another really tough boss coming up
107.
here.
God, that's really good.
Serious time.
Nicely done.
All right, we got him.
So Dxtr is demonstrating that little glitch associated with canceling spin slash. There's actually,
Right.
So in the air, if you hold down and press the slash button and then release down and press the slash button again at a very high rate, there's actually no cooldown with your sword slashes, allowing you to attack as fast as you can press those two buttons. It's a really difficult technique though, and typically we each have our own ways of holding the controller in order to do it. We'll see some more of that later, but in the meantime, shout outs to the Angry Video Game Nerd for stage 6-2. It's trivialized in the speedrun.
Yeah, spin slash tends to do that. Once you get spin slash, this stage becomes much, much easier. That beginning part can be tricky though.
That works.
And this is the famous AVGN room where he dies many times and says a lot of curse words.
But all you do is you jump and press B. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
don't
that
get
hard.
it. I don't, what was he doing there? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go fake, so I'm sorry.
And another
We don't
damage
blame
boost
you.
there.
106 is a
Yeah,
solid 62.
very, very, very good. And there's a couple more tricky boosts left.
Oh, that hammer.
Very nice adjustment. The Hammer
Yeah.
Brother gave very bad luck, but Dxtr adjusted to it perfectly and still got the boost.
There's an intricate boost setup with this bird to bypass a very pesky Hammer Brother here, intentionally running out of spin slash.
Nope, that's a bad. That's
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good read though.
Yes.
By looking
Yeah.
at the bird's vertical position, he could tell that he wasn't going to be able to make that
If
boost.
the bird was too low, he would have just barely cleared it and fell in the pit and died.
All right, the rest of the run has gotten pretty good, I guess.
Final stretch here. You're going to see a lot of mashing now from Dxtr on the final boss fight.
Okay, there's 3 phases of the final boss. You lose spin slash after the first phase, so you can't use that to rip through the other one. So I love this technique.
Whatever. Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
It's all right.
Still a good fight.
It's 4
Still a
cycle.
good fight.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have time after he kills this boss when it counts all the way down to 0, okay?
There
So
we go.
good. Oh.
Wow.
And time.
Time!
12:29.
Yeah.
Yes!
Comes closer.
Very nice. Awesome.
I think that was my secret goal. I wanted to do sub 13, but sub
Yes.
12:30 was
That
one
was
of my secret goals. So I'm
missing
pretty,
Yeah.
After missing the file we were in Act
Yeah.
3, that's an incredible.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
satisfied. So
Yeah.
And before we move on, I want to give out some shout outs to Sinister and Duckfish for all the weekly races and really pushing this game to its limits and everything. And big ups, man.
Great job, man. Great job.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
We have a $500 donation from JJ Foot, aka the Dope Fish. Didn't get much sleep last night, but still excited for the Ninja Block. In recognition for that Chip and Dale win, Sinister One can decide where to put this.
Oh wow. Do we know if Super Punch Out is met yet?
It is.
It is met. Well, we got to kill the animals then. They gotta die.
Those animals are dying.
All right.
We
Thank you, Dopefish.
All right.
We also have a $250 donation from Monkey Man. Had to donate again. My wife and I come from families with histories of cancer, and supporting this event is the least I could do. It has been a real privilege to attend with all of you, and I've been constantly humbled by everyone's generosity and how welcoming the community has been. Sinister One cannot decide where this goes. Okay, those animals are dying. We have a $300 donation from DJM858. Couldn't think of a better time to donate than when Duckfish, Dxtr, and Sinister are on the couch. Here's to some fun Ninja Gaiden runs and somehow some awesome Punch Out tomorrow. Just want to let you guys know the upcoming donation incentives. We have Save or Kill Aura and Mark of the Ninja. We have Easter Egg and Glitch Exhibition for Hitman Blood Money. We have all trinkets for VVVV. All trinkets is not been met. It's at 2,315 out of 5,000. Also, the Easter Egg Exhibition for Hitman Blood Money. Also not